What's up, legendary scholars? It's Mr. Gomez here, and today in YouTube fashion I'm going to be showing you how we expect scholars to set up their binders in order to have a successful school year, not just in math but in all subjects as well. So to get started and to create a binder where students can use for just about all of their 4 common core classes, you're probably going to want to get your scholar around or ensure they have a 2-inch minimum binder. Now this is a good size to where it's pretty easy to hold and kind of move around, but also you can store multiple subjects in here. I'm going to go over the contents of this binder. Here I have one of the binders with the pockets in front where I can stick a sheet to identify my name, but ideally I definitely want the scholars to write their name in permanent markers so there is no confusion, and if they lose their binder, anyone knows who it belongs to and how to get it back to our scholars. We may want to have a 3-ring pencil pouch that can fit within the binder, maybe not overly stuffed, but definitely a couple pencils, pens, an eraser, maybe a pencil sharpener, and a 4-function calculator. It doesn't have to be a sophisticated algebraic calculator or graphing calculator, but at least a 4-function to deal with some of the numbers that we see within sports. The next thing is a couple of tabs. For math, I definitely would like our scholars to have one for notes, to where they will see our class notes. That also has the practice problems, which they can go back to review as we prepare for unit exams, but also homework tabs as well, to where scholars can safely store their homework and then bring it back to school for turn-in and credit. Now, additionally, a couple sheets of loose leaf paper go a long way because some things scholars will need to write down. The next thing, our next tab, will be a resource section, because I've noticed a couple deficits on the prerequisites within math, and I don't want that to be a hindrance to our scholars' education as they take on some more advanced mathematical skills. So I'll be trying to problem solve and create supports in the form of reference sheets or resources that they can use if your scholar finds that they're stuck on a particular skill. Then you can have a couple different tabs for different curriculums. For example, this may be my science tab. And within my science tab, maybe I'll have a 1-subject ruled notebook, which isn't too large that is, it's making a binder forcibly stay open. But maybe 1 or 2 of these can fit within the binder for different courses like science, humanities, and maybe 1 for ELA. The separate sheet of paper should be fine for math. The last thing on this list is a 3-ring folder for those papers that are not hole punch, such as forms that maybe your scholar needs to take home to you to get signed, so they have a safe place to store it and then they can make it home to you. And if they forget, at least they know where to look for those papers at. You may want 1 or 2, maybe 3 of these depending on the curriculum. I would say 3 to be on the safe side, to divide by different classes, but if they're adding other classes like specials, like arts, or financial literacy, maybe they want to add another one in there. Alright, well, that wraps up this video. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you run into any troubles getting the materials for the scholars, also let me know. I'm definitely willing to be flexible, but I do want our scholars to be organized and prepared to have a successful and legendary school year. So, again, reach out to me on Parent Square, and teamwork makes the dream work. Let's have a great and legendary year.